And I've told people all day today, I live 10 minutes west of here. Usually I'm commuting 35 minutes to an hour north of here to go to our facility, so it's one of the easier, convenient days. I don't have to deal with Chicago traffic. But also super cool, obviously this is a place that we operate 10 days out of the year for our home games and whatnot, so it's cool to see this stadium from a different side of view that we usually do. And then also cool to see our various counterparts in the National Football League that we know able to come and see our stadium and our kind of home away from home, but also the other teams in various leagues and stuff like that be able to operate in our city and our town. Teamworks does a great job of just centralizing everything that we need to do. From my perspective, I work in travel with the Bears, so it's a huge aspect of what we do, especially for all of our road trips and communicating with our players, coaches, and staff. So just having everybody, best practices wise, having everybody on the same page and everybody kind of in one application really helps to simplify things and makes it easier. Makes our operation smoother, especially considering what we were doing about 4 or 5 years ago from what we did when we started using Teamworks about 3 years ago. Makes life a lot easier, and Teamworks is also evolving, on a year-to-year basis. So everything that we've ever, pitched various ideas or something like that, it's been nice to have Teamworks kind of come back to us and be like, hey, we're working on it, or we're going to find a solution to any problem that you guys have. In my role, a lot of what we'll do is friends and family hotel requests. So let's say we're in a road city, friends and families are obviously going to travel and go to the game as well, and they want to stay at the team hotel. So I'll send a form out every week. So my big thing with Teamworks personally is forms, and being able to send that out to our guys, and then they can seamlessly, tell me who, whether it's a friend or family member, is requesting a hotel room, when they want to check in, when they want to check out, and all that stuff, and we can make it as simple as possible for them to, to not have to worry about, their guests. We'll take that on our plate, and then they can focus on winning the game. We don't really get to cross paths with NHL, NBA, MLB teams very often. Their practices are a little different than ours, right? Because we have about 180 to 200 people traveling with us only 10 times a year versus NHL teams, they're on the road 41 nights out of the year, and MLB teams 82 nights out of the year, and they're traveling with only 50 or so people. So it's kind of cool to hear from them what their what all goes into theirs, and likenesses, similarities, and also differences of how they operate, and how they use Teamworks, and how their practices can we could adopt those, or ideas that we can give to them. So it's been great, and just also obviously professional networking at a young age, super important and super helpful. So definitely appreciative to have this in our hometown.